What's up, guys? I'm back to give you guys a war video. Sorry it took so long. I've been extremely busy, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys are all well. And let's go straight into it. I just went on my base to quickly collect all my resources as I was attacked, so I'm gonna jump straight into collect. By the looks of it, we won our last war, so I'm gonna collect all this loot. Just complete my treasury, which is about time. Claim 500 gems. Nicely does it. Just what I want. Whilst me, I'm going to upgrade 2 more of my walls. So let's get 1. There's 2. And I'm skint again. I could upgrade my queen if I wanted to. I could probably, I could upgrade him. Probably upgrade him again once it comes to next time, because with my looting. But I can't be bothered because we may have an arranged war soon, guys. I'll let you in a little sneak peek. We may be doing an arranged war. Possibly either with Proven or House Arrest if they decide to want to war us. If you guys have heard of them, stay tuned. We'll let you know in the future who it's going to be against. So let's go straight into it. The war recap from last war. So I'll go on here. And yes, guys, we won the last war by 11 stars. So not too bad. We didn't clean all our bases. I want to show you guys something. Right? I got 2 stars this war, and I'm going to show you something. Go on the defenses. I took 4 defenses. I took 4 hits. So I defended 4 times. That's pretty good. So I didn't win any, obviously, because I got a star. It's fairly easy to get at least a 1 star if you think about it. But yeah, there was only one more. I think there was only one other guy who got hit 4 times, and he defended 2. So really, his base is probably pretty decent as well as mine. But my base defends every war, so it's consistent, really. So let's go straight into it. We have a guy who's new. He's called Wound Raider. He attacked their number 1. So a Town Hall 11 taking on another Town Hall 11. But this Town Hall 11 was a lot more maxed than ours. Like, this guy was 100%. And if you look at it, he's got an anti-3-star base to help stop Valks from going in. Really, we should have used Ballers, because Ballers at the moment have an OP troop. So he's going in with a Govawi with mass Valks. And he's got obviously 40-40-20 heroes, so 100% max heroes. But he kind of planned it wrong. He was lucky that his Valks, he's lucky his Valks came back in, because normally you'd have thought they'd run off. So he was very lucky on his placement. Don't know why this guy's got a cannon out there, but okay. So there's troops going now. They've already taken out the town hall, which was fairly easy to get to. They're stuck in the middle of the base now. This is where it's going to get tricky for his troops, and they're probably going to slowly die off. Where they're just stuck in these little compartments, which is what you want, really. Well, we don't want that. We want them to really be able to get right through the base, but I think he could have done a better job than that. He could have really avoided the first jump. I mean, I'm pretty sure, well, yeah, he could have avoided the first jump if he just brought a few more extra wall breakers to break that top wall and then the other wall. But yeah, as you can see, his king died off, didn't really get far. It's not stuck on a 48%, so his queen's left to clean up to get the 50%, which is a pretty good attack. But really, Town Hall 11s, you want to expect a high 60% plus in any attack. Really, that's what you want to see. You don't want to see anything else. He could have got another. He probably could have picked that archer tower, but he ended it. So he's a bit of an idiot for doing that. I'll say it how it is. And he got a 3-star in the second attack. I want to show that. Whooper. No, that's probably not. I'll show Whooper's attack, but he's a Town Hall 11, so he just cleaned up what he could. So he's a Town Hall 11 taken out. He's a pretty much Town Hall 11, if I'm honest, as he was a rush. So he's Town Hall 11 taking out a max Town Hall 9 base with 25 heroes. So a fairly max Town Hall 9, just heroes letting him down in walls, almost finished. So he's just dropping troops everywhere pretty much, trying to push them all straight to the center of the base. Cleaning up that base fairly easy. I'm ×4 in this, guys, because it's an obvious 3-star for a Town Hall 11. Any Town Hall 11 should 3-star Town Hall 9, 100%. So there's a 3-star done there for Whooper. So Brendan, yeah, Brendan with the winky face. There's 2 type Brendans in our clan. We had a Brandon, and then a Brendan. So I need to make sure I don't get these names wrong. So Brendan is coming in here with a Gova Ho, which is a very common strategy. So if you guys watch these videos, you can probably learn your strategies from the way these guys do it. If you learn from people doing it, you're gonna get great at it. It's easier. Obviously, you can learn yourself by just keep trying it out and trying different methods. But if you guys want to see how it's done, check this guy out. He clearly freestyles his base, as we all see. So he uses a jump instead of a quake, which is either way. If you want to use quakes work just as well. But it depends. It does depend really on the format of a base, which would work better, a quake or a jump. Because a jump is easier to funnel and make your Valks go where you want them to go, whereas a quake could open up pretty much every single compartment. So the Valks were straight through to the back end of the base, slowly died off now. Hogs coming in around the back as well to clean out the single target point defences. The Queen is still alive, just about. The King is pretty much dead. Yeah, the King's just died. So the Hogs are slowly taking out the rest of these defences, slowly around the base. Bear in mind, his Hogs literally about to die off now, so he's still got a few left. So he was quite fortunate that these two Hogs managed to take out that Arch Tower, which is fairly lucky. So there's just a one Hog left, so it was a really close attack. Like, this guy was probably closing on to like the full 3-minute mark. So Wizards are cleaning up now. The Archer Queen's cleaning up. The Golem's still alive. I think that's 2 Golems still alive as well. I think there's 2 that, yeah, there's 2 Golems still up. So they didn't pop, which is okay, I guess, but it would have been maybe better if they popped. But nevertheless, guys, you still freestarred it. Awesome job. Great work, Brendan. Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to cut this video kind of quick, you see, just because I want to maybe focus on my next video. So we've got a guy called Titan. He goes in, he got the 3-star, great attack. Again, one of these bases, there's like 4 options really where the double giant bomb could be, but we all know that the Teslas are going to be in either all of them or 2 of them. So we'll see how it is. Bear in mind, this is a cleanup attack, so I already know where it is, so I'm going to let you guys know. The double giant bombs are up at the top, to the top center. I don't even give a shit. Top and the bottom, and the left and the right is where the Teslas were. As you can see, they've already destroyed there, and they're going to destroy there. So he's gone in with a Go-Varho attack again, with a giant to take a bit of damage whilst your Hogs going behind them, which is another good way of putting it, because then it gets your Hogs further in the base before they take damage, which is great. That's why you want to use your Hogs really when your Golems are in the centre of the base, taking hits from every angle, sorry. With your Wizards, like, as soon as you can, drop your Wizards to get cleanup, like straight away in the attack. If you can drop the Wizards for cleanup earlier in the attack, it could work out a lot better, so you don't hit these 99% 2-stars or 99% 1-star, which tends to happen still quite a lot, but not in this war. It didn't happen. So we've got a nice 3-star from Titan there. He's fairly new to the clan as well, so great job there, buddy. He actually got a 6-star war. If I look here, he attacked number 6 and number 7. I think they were both cleanups, because yeah, both were cleanups. Then obviously you want some, the one and only got a 3-star, but yeah, I only got a 4-star war, I think, or a 5-star war. I didn't do that well. I was kind of rushing my attacks because I had stuff to do. I was kind of busy. So this is a fairly easy base. I use Go-Varho. I didn't use as many Valks as what other people tend to use, but I kind of minimise on my Valks and maximise on my Wizards, because if there's air troops in a clan castle, you're gonna want a lot of air support to take out. Like, this is a lava hound, so there was no worries there. I could just chuck my Valks in as I did. Like, the moment I saw it was a lava hound, I just launched my Valks in, because it's not going to be any problems. It's not going to affect it. But if it was like, say, a baby dragon or minions or wizards, then I would delay, or a dragon, sorry, then I would delay on my Valks and let my wizards and heroes go in and take out the air troops. So you got to really think about it, who you attack. You got to be prepared, because yeah, you make a set army for a set base, but you've got to think as well what about the clan castle. If you don't know what it is because it's a fresh attack, then you've got to really substitute either another, like, 2 Valks for 2 wizards, like, you know, for 4 wizards extra or something like that, just in case if you're gonna get really struggle with it, because the Queen could take a while to target the air troops after hitting all the surrounding targets. So you gotta really think about that. Or the Queen could go with different, or the Queen could go for a walk and you forget about it. So I dropped a clutch heal because I didn't need it. So man, I'm a gangster, that's all I'm saying. I'm a badass, people. So yeah, Wizards didn't, like, the Lava Hound survived the entire raid, didn't even need to focus on touching that Lava Hound, there was no need for it. So yeah, that's a 3-star with avoiding the Clan Castle troops, which is great. Then Obelix, he got a 3-star on this base, which is pretty decent. Again, it's a fairly simple base because there's no really double giant bomb spots. Well, there is, but not where you'd like them to be. Like, you'd expect them to be near the Dark Elixir pump inside the base because there's an arch tower there, or you'd expect it to be over at the 2 o'clock position roughly to where the builder's hut is. But really, if you can, you want to put them inside the base as far in as you can, just out the way from the Valks as much as possible. But never mind, this guy came in from air, so he didn't need to worry about that. Sending him straight in the base. I had to take out 3 air defenses, as the Queen already took out 1. So again, that could be risky, but he still manages to pull it off, which is a great attack. I mean, the balloons are perfectly placed and they're perfectly traveling around the base in a great angle, so taking out every defense as they see. Plenty of pups, so the Lava Hounds burst, which is what you want, so the pups can get a good clean up so you don't run out of time, because when using air you could run out of time pretty easy, and that's always the biggest issue when you're using, like, say, Golaloon, Pentaloon or anything like that. So you gotta look in mine and stuff like that. Like, you gotta be prepared for the cleanup, because the cleanup is what costs a lot of the attacks. So I'm gonna show XRD, I can't pronounce his name. XRD, I'm gonna show his attack, because he did a good 3-star attack using a Queen Walk, which happens quite a lot now. Queen Walk is coming back into it slowly, as it did in the last raid. So it'd be good to see all this. Wow, there's people here. I don't think there's people online, so I'm not even going to broadcast. So this base, in my eyes, isn't a war base. I wouldn't use it in war ever. Like, this is a base if you really want to push. I'd say it'd work if you want to push. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend using any base like this in war. I'll admit, a few of these guys in this Chinese clan didn't use anti-3-star bases that much. Mainly anti-2-star bases, but nevertheless they still tried to put up a good fight. But like usual, we dominate. I'm joking. Nah, we did good this war, which is great. We're going to pull it back, so we're soon going to be ready for the arranged war. Plenty of Valks going straight in there, purely because there was a Tesla fire in the center, which is pretty obvious. The Blues are still alive, which is a very risky thing to do, but nevertheless they're pushing through the base still fairly well, which was lucky because he didn't use any hogs, which to me, I don't really approve mass Valk attacks by Town Hall 9s, because it's a shady attack. I like to see a lot of skill and effort put into attacks, but if you just Queen Walk and drop Valks in and just, all you got to do really there is drop spells. But if he still gets a 3-star, that's all that matters. 3 stars wins wars, 2 stars lose wars, so he got a 3-star, which is a great result. Definitely what we need. Great job, XRD or Xudi. Sorry if I forget your name wrong, but it's a weird name. I'm joking. It's probably your good name, your own thing, but yeah. So I'm going to show Andrew's attack. He got a 3-star. A fairly easy base. Like, this guy's base is just purely rushed and like pathetic, really. There's nothing to it. I don't see why this guy's even got this base. Like, his queen's so close to the edge, so he's just gonna throw hogs in right there. I'm fast forwarding it because this base is just ridiculously crap. But that's what I mean. It's not good if you get bases like this, because it doesn't really help us train and practice. So we become a lot better war clan, because we like to think of ourselves as a highly developed war clan, and we like to differ ourselves from the rest. But we will soon get on form and have a top solid clan, and hopefully we hit a tough war, because I prefer these tough wars. Like, I don't want easy wars, I want hard wars. Like, it's all about the skill. So really, that's about it from this war, guys. We dominated. I'll show you the result. Here's the result. We hit 93% of total destruction, which is pretty decent. But I was hoping we'd get like a near enough perfect war. Maybe by 1 star, that'd be great. but nevertheless we didn't get it, but no worries about that. My base defended like always. I'm going to show you guys something, right? I don't really want to show off my base, but I'm going to show you guys something which I want you to like learn from and try using, because I'm telling you now, it's a great thing to have. I think it was this attack. So watch this guy attack my base. Like, my clan castle troops are perfectly designed for queens, so it destroys the queen walk. If you queen walk my base, my clan castle troops will wreck you. So I want you guys to learn and try using that, because it really helps. Like, this guy's using a level 19 queen. It's not max, but I've had level 25s, level 30 queens hit my base and they still struggle. So watch what my clan castle troops do, guys, right? They'll do it soon. This guy's purposely going to blow my clan castle troop out because he thinks his queen's going to take care of him. So he'll drop his hog roughly anytime soon. He'll drop his hog now. Look, he's already used the rage on my queen. She's struggling. As you can see, she's currently going back to full health, but she's going to struggle again now because two things are targeting her. So what's that going to cause a problem now is there's going to be a wizard, 2 Valkyries, little skeletons, and a baby dragon just completely took her out. She didn't even get a chance to say hello. She just died instantly. And the baby dragons take them healers out in like 6 shots. So really, they're OP. And at that moment, this guy knew his raid was ruined. If you look, the baby dragon's still alive and a wizard, and he's just dropping in the rest of his army. He didn't get anywhere, guys, so I'll end that one. And I'll show you guys again from another defense. This guy, was that the guy who just tapped me? Yes, it was. Why did I click it? Sorry, guys. So I'll find another one. There's, where are you gone? This is the guy who did the best. He was actually runner up, so he did well against me. He used gold. I'm guessing there's a golem in there, but only one golem, so he probably used Go-Va-Ho. And he's using lower level heroes this time. He tried to lure the clan castle troop, but I have a Tesla, it's like a troll Tesla outside the base. Again, coming in from a similar angle. People have tried from different angles as well, though. I'll show you another angle of where someone tried to take me on from. But he does the right thing by not using his ability, not using her ability straight away. But watch my troops. See, they forced the queen to use her ability. So yeah, fair enough, the queen's back on full health, but she has no ability left, and therefore no rage. She's in a rage, but the healer's moved away. So the queen's pretty much left with nothing left to do, but she's going to slowly die now from the cannon. There you go. So really, the queen wasn't that effective. Really, just for a little bit of cleanup, but didn't get very far. And again, that just caused the 2-star 76%. So it was a bad attack, really. Overall. So I'm going to show you the first guy who attacked me again. Same problem with the queen walks. They kept using queen walk on my base. Like every single attack, all 4 attacks, they used a queen walk, and therefore didn't get anywhere. This guy's got a level 25 queen. So watch this level 25 queen coming from this bottom. Yes, so coming from a different angle. Didn't load my clan castle, which is what really annoyed me, because if my clan castle was if the baby dragon was lured, that queen probably would have died. But again, this guy was forced to use her ability, so she's just going to try and go on the base bit. But the baby dragon's alive, so therefore taking out these Valks, because no one else is targeting her. Well, targeting him. I don't know if the baby dragon's male or female, but to me, I don't really care. So at the moment, the healers are slowly going to die. There you go. One taken out. The baby dragon got taken out, but at the same time, so did most of his army, if you know what I mean. Like, didn't even get past half of my base. So again, that was a great. In my eyes, that should have been a defensive win. But he brought plenty of archers to get clean up around the edge where there was no target defenses. So he really wanted that loot. But yeah, there you go, guys. They're all the attacks. So really, I would definitely recommend a baby dragon, 2 Valks, and a wizard in your clan castle. They're great for defense. Defense from both types of air and ground attacks, so they work out really well. So yeah, guys, that's it from this war. The next video I might do will be a Clash Royale video, and then follow after that. So tomorrow I will do a war recap when war starts with 2 of my live attacks, and maybe live of some other people's attacks if they're online. So yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know in the comment section what videos you'd like to see. If you guys want to see me show some strategies, attacks, or anything like that, I'm more than happy to show some. But I'm only going to do it if you guys show the support and want. And let me know what you guys want to see, because at the end of the day, I'm making these videos for you guys to see, and at the same time show you guys what we get up to in BarbariaNPro. So that's going to be me, guys. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.